6 steps to becoming an industry expert. Hello, it's me, John. It's Marketing for Owners, the podcast. I am in Canada. And for those of you watching on the little screen, if you're wondering why I look like I'm standing tucked in under the carport in front of the garage door, it's because I am. Because I get here and it's raining. What's all that about? I thought I was going to go out in the fresh air. Yeah, but you don't care. Enough about me. It's Friday. It's time for a weekend challenge. Now, yeah, okay. Next Friday's Christmas. You got shopping to do. But I know, we all know what you like. You're going to fit in a bit of work. You're going to check some emails. You're going to just look at something, just check up on something, just do something. So why not use it productively and challenge yourself, do something different. So today, I want you to think about becoming an industry expert. Now, of course, 6 steps. These are not the only, so disclaimer, these are not the only steps. There are others. This is not going to magic you onto TV and get you a slot on a breakfast TV and your own show on the Oprah Winfrey channel or anything like that, obviously. But it's a start. In our little worlds, we can become an industry expert. And what happens when you become an industry expert? People look up to you. Customers want to use you because you are the best. You can charge higher prices, etc., etc. So let's get down to it. Pen, paper, pad, pencil, I don't mind, but I'd prefer you to write them. Yes, and for those of you, now I haven't forgotten, those of you that are driving or in the middle of cooking a dinner, got the earphones in, and you can't write this down, don't you worry, just go afterwards, go to marketingforowners.com/podcast/275, and it's there. That's where they all are. Take the number off and you find all the podcasts, videos, transcripts, MP3s, anything. It's all good stuff. So, step 1 to becoming recognized as an industry expert. Step 1, realize that you yourself are an expert. Da da da. Yes, unless you can convince yourself, you might as well not bother listening to the others. In fact, if you're not going to convince yourself, I don't mind if you just turn this off and just go back to your life and go on doing other stuff, because we'll all be your industry's expert for you. Now, I know you're not going to do that. Let me give you an example. For marketing, okay? I work in marketing. I teach marketing. I show marketing. I demonstrate marketing. But the reason I do is because I have done it. I do it. I do this every day for real for my company. And the reason I feel I'm able to show you how to do it or tell you how to do these things is because I've done it. I've done it over and over, and I know it works. It's quite easy for me. So I feel in a position to do it. Are there people that know more than me? Oh, yeah. Like, how long have you got? I can list them off. Well, actually not all of them. But yeah, millions. Well, maybe not millions, but plenty. But it doesn't matter. I'm still an expert. I know. Ask me a question. Try me. Email me, john@marketingforowners.com. John is spelled Jon. Email me. Ask me a question about something that in your marketing. Ask me if I can help. And you'll quickly get a reply and you'll find out if I know what I'm talking about. So convince yourself. If I didn't think I was, would I be doing podcasts teaching you? Because I wouldn't think I'd have thousands of people listening. Okay? Step number 2. Tell people you are an expert. Oh, and I'm going to put brackets there. And back it up. In other words, tell people you're an expert. So I have just, in effect, told you I'm a marketing expert. I am a marketing expert for small businesses and business owners. But in medium-sized business, I bet you I could give them some hints. But it's not my niche. I confidently could tell you, give me 1 hour, give me half an hour with you and your business, and I could give you some tips, instant things, that will increase your profits instantly, for free. I guarantee it. I'm an expert. Okay? What reason have you got to doubt me? This is the thing. If you don't tell people you're an expert, they'll form their own opinion. And I've said it before, you have to give people their opinion. You are an expert. Now you're going to say, oh yeah, it's all right for you, John, you've done this and that. I just run a restaurant. But you run a restaurant. You have customers. Is your restaurant empty? Why do they come? Because you're an expert at running a restaurant of your style and of your cuisine in the way you run it. You are an expert. No, you may not be Gordon Ramsay. Who wants to be Gordon Ramsay? It's not the same. There are plenty of niches. People need you. They need your advice. You're good. They come back. They think you're great. Number 3, once you've got over those, write or video how-to instructions on all aspects of your industry. So now we start to back up your expertise. You know stuff because you read the trade magazines, you talk to other people, you've been doing it for 5, 10, 15 years, maybe not for yourself, maybe in a previous job. You know the ins and outs. If you don't, perhaps this isn't the job for you. Perhaps there's a better business more suited to your talents. But I'm going to imagine that you are doing this because you like it and because you know everything you need to know. So start to record videos. How about this? Do you think I'm an expert on teaching people how to become an expert? I'm just making this up. Right. How long did it take me to come up with the content? It took me 5 minutes while I was putting my coat on. Really. And I did tap it on an iPad just so I could remember, because as I've just come up with these, from my experience, it would look silly if I'd forgotten them as I was reading them out. So make how-to instructions, just put them on YouTube and then embed them on your blog. Don't you tell me you haven't got a blog. Go back to lesson 1. Oh, well, you know what I mean. But anyway, put them on YouTube. Even if you haven't got a blog yet, if you're going to put one up tomorrow. If you haven't, by the way, go to www.website101.co. You'll have one within 60 days or you get your money back. That's my product. So that's that. But you can put them on YouTube for now. Don't you worry. Just start recording them. They can be 30 seconds. They can be 1 minute. Don't make them too long. 5 minutes. I know these are 10, but this is a podcast. This is mine. Don't complain. Number 4, contact others and curate content together. Now, when I say contact others, I mean contact other people in your industry. Not the person you think is your arch rival, although they're not really your rival. They are a colleague in your industry. You're all after the same thing. If you called them and told them, you would be surprised how friendly they would be. I get interviewed on podcasts. I interview people on my podcast for the new show that's coming up in January, by the way. I'll tell you about that later. These people are in marketing, and the ones who ask me are in marketing. They don't think I'm a rival. They want to further give more information to their industry. And by you being the one that asks them, you take the upper hand because you display them to your audience. And it makes you look slightly above them. But it works both ways. They will tell their audience, because you're an expert, they will say, hey, I was featured on so-and-so's video. I wrote an article for da-da-da, etc. Okay? Number 5, attend industry events and get pictures with other influencers. Sorry about the racket. That's a UPS. Yeah, thanks. A UPS truck going past and there's a ramp outside. So get images with other influencers. You've seen them before. They all look awful, but it doesn't matter. Just give someone a camera and say, hey, can I get a picture? Who on earth in front of everyone is going to say no? I mean at your industry events. You have trade associations. You must be a member. Trade associations. You have conferences, things like that. If you're not attending these, why not? Why aren't you learning? So you're not going there just to schmoozy with the and hobnob with these people. You're going to learn, and you'll learn from people. They will also learn from you. Don't undersell yourself. There are things that you know that they will think, oh, interesting. Everyone started somewhere. They're the same. But get pictures, feature them on your blog, you with your arm around, and put the names. Don't think everyone's going to know who they are. But it just permeates through. You get fame via osmosis. You can then tweet. When you put it on Twitter, you include their handle, and it goes on their thing, and it's got a picture of them with you. You get put in front of their audience. It's all clever stuff. Number 6. Final one, don't you worry. Talk and get buy-in from your staff and team. So talk to and get the buy-in from your staff and team. Explain why you are doing this to your staff. Explain what this is going to do, how this is going to further the business, how it's going to further their position, them. And you don't want to hear that, oh, you're going to make a fortune, you're going to buy yourself a helicopter, a Ferrari and a boat next week. They want to know what's in it for them. But once you get buy-in, once they go, oh yeah, that makes sense. Once you get that, it's all downhill from there, because they'll be able to help, and they can help you build your brand once they know why it's happening, and once they know why it's doing. Clever, eh? Anyway, that's it. I'll be doing a bit of last-minute Christmas shopping over the weekend. What are you doing after this challenge? Whatever it is, have fun, enjoy it with family, and snuggle up if you live in a cold place where it's raining. Snuggle up in front of a warm radiator or a nice hearty fire. I'll speak to you next week.